What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I want y'all to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. Now, before I get this video started, I want to give a shout out to a couple of the brothers that I've already talked about this and gave their spill on it. I want to give a shout out to the brother Ticket TV. Definitely go sub to all of his platforms. And also want to give a shout out to the brother Too Raw for TV. I've seen him talking about it as well. Go sub to his multiple platforms too as well, all right? And I want to give a shout out to the whole LDBC Lions Den basketball and boxing communities too as well, all right? Now, Mike Epps has responded once again, doubling down on Shannon Sharpe, and I'm going to put the video as well as the link to the article too as well, so y'all can take a look at this if y'all haven't seen it yet. But pretty much Mike Epps has came out and said that, you know, he's willing to go so far as deleting or, you know, not fighting but doing the other thing to Shannon Sharpe. And you know, this all has to do with the jokes that Mike Epps has stated, you know, calling Shannon Sharpe Rainbow and Medea, things of that nature. I've already done a video on that. And then also about the accusations that Mike Epps is lying on Shannon Sharpe's name. And Shannon Sharpe said that he would pull up on him. You know, he had said that, you know, he had DM'd Shannon Sharpe to come to the show, and, you know, there was, you know, a decline there to come to the show, but which Shannon Sharpe did not do. And also, you know, he went so as far as disrespecting a former NFL player, Chad Ochocinco, in which he had no dog in the fight either way, but he had put him on blast too as well, talking about his features, saying saying that, you know, he need to you know, grow some eyebrows and all this other stuff, man. But y'all will hear it in the clip that I'm gonna send you. But listen, man, this is getting, you know, really out of hand. I mean, the last thing we need is two brothers, you know, going at each other and resorting to violence with this. Now, could it be a thing where they're just trying to build clout off of this? Maybe so. We'll never know, because people do some strange things just to build up stuff, and then next thing you know, these guys are, you know, laughing and kumbaya and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharpe has been in the midst of some various drama, but the one that I could think of the most is when he was at the Grizzlies game and he got into it with both, you know, the Grizzlies team and Ja Morant, and of course his father, you know, T. Morant. But then after that, you know, they shook hands and, you know, gave each other hugs and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the beginning, Shannon Sharpe was like, you know, he wasn't backing down to nobody, and, you know, they was all about to come to physical blows and stuff like that, you know. So sometimes it does make you wonder if it was a setup involved. But I don't think that, you know, Mike Epps would actually come out there and say that just for no reason. Now, after that, then he did promote. He promoted his show. He promoted where he was going to be at, this, that, and the third, you know, which leads me to believe, okay, you tuned in, now you know, and people are going to be engaged in that type of stuff. But listen, man, this all comes with the territory once you start growing and once people start surpassing you, because like I said before in the previous video, Shannon Sharpe, his show his show is the show right now. It's hot, burning hot right now, and it's surpassed many major shows on major networks. Okay, I think one of the brothers, I think it was Ticket, and also Casino too. Shout out to Casino for Life too. They were saying that I think the Cat Williams interview was supposed to be closing in on $1 million, 100 million pretty soon. And if it does that, shoot, that's all she wrote in terms of pretty much opening the doors for everything for Shannon Sharpe, because the show Nightcap has already, it's hit 1 million in itself in terms of the subs that are sub to him, and it has a big following already, and guests are coming on periodically, and the way that they mix the show up, people are really engaging in this. So this is just, listen, what this is doing is it's just engaging more and more people, because people really, they want to see these two, go at it no matter what. So my thing is this, man. I don't mind the beef as long as we just keep it, the back and forth. And if y'all want to go ahead and resort to that sort of thing, why not go ahead and do a celebrity boxing match? I mean, Mike Epps, you sitting up in here talking about some, deleting people or, resorting to, violence or something like that. Nah, why don't you just do it for charity? That's a good idea, but, I guess you're not in the tip-top shape that Shannon Sharpe is. We all know that. And, you talking all this trash about these guys. You saying shit, about Shannon Sharpe, and you saying shit about Ocho Cinco, about how he got beat up by White Boy and all this other stuff. Well, hey, listen, you got to expect the same smoke back. You can't just sit up there and try to embarrass somebody or publicly try to humiliate somebody and think there ain't going to be no consequences and repercussions behind that, So I think Mike Epps is in the wrong in this situation, and he sort of threw a wrench into this whole thing and tried to instigate the whole thing, Now, was Shannon Sharpe, could someone say that somebody, as far as Shannon Sharpe being wrong, can somebody say that, oh yeah, well, he was wrong for, saying that he was going to pull up or something like that? Well, yeah. But at the same token, that could be argued because, like I said, there's some people that don't like to be publicly humiliated, and what Mike Epps did was say the stuff about the rainbow, say the stuff about, being called Medea and all this other stuff, and some of that is sensitive, but he also said that, he doesn't like to be lied on too, and it's a matter of integrity too, from that standpoint. So, look, I'm going to put all the information in the description. Y'all be the judge of it yourselves. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe. Also hit the notifications too. Until then, it's straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.